Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 684 and today's topic is the medicinal importance and health benefit of gum arabic. It is also called acacia gum, but very commonly it is called gum arabic. And this gum is extracted from the plant Acacia senegal by cutting or making the injury of the bark, and this is the part of the chapter mucilage and gum, and I have already discussed the mucilages. They are found in isabgol, flax seeds, and they were normal plant product. This one, that is gum arabic, is not normal product. Actually it is pathological product, or we can say abnormal product. The reason is that it is we are getting out of making injury or cut of the bark of the tree, and such type of products, they are not produced normally, but they are produced because of the injury of the plant, and we have a lot of microorganisms and bacteria outside the bark. They are responsible of producing such type of material that is called gum arabic. Actually, gum arabic is the mixture of calcium, magnesium, potassium, salt of uronic acid, arabic acid, and on complete hydrolysis of these salts, they give ramenose, arabinose, galactose, glucose, and also uronic acid. So the gum is made up of these products, and also it contains enzyme, that is oxidase, and 15% water. Gum arabic is a very good laxative, and it can form colloidal solution with water. That's why it is hydrocolloidal, and this nature is very important for our digestive system. That's why it is very good for all stomach disorder, like it can help in reducing dysentery, diarrhea, gastric problem, or in general stomach disorder. And the plant is actually thorny, and it is 5 to 6 meter in height, and it starts producing gum, that is a pathological product, or we call it physiological product, or we call it abnormal product, by injury of bark and stem after 5 to 6 years. The main production of gum arabic is from Khartoum, that is Sudan, and Sudan is exporting roughly 80 to 100 metric ton, 1000 metric ton of gum arabic, and second number goes to North Nigeria, means Borno state, Yobe state, Gangola state, Kano state, etc. And here the gum is acacia senegal is wild, is grown wild, and gum arabic is having very long history. Ancient time, Egyptians, they used gum arabic in their mummy, preparation of mummy, and also to preserve the pigment, color pigment of the art. So it is having ancient history for 4 to 5,000 year old. Gum is also very much useful to diabetic patient, and also it can reduce drastically the cholesterol level. It is rich in antioxidant, and also it is useful to reduce the weight, because once you take the gum as a food article, it can form the gel, and the formation of gel means it can retain or hold and bind different type of microorganisms, and that's why you will always feel the fullness and you will not feel very easily hungry. And I have given 2-3 tips for Borno state people, those who are dealing with gums. First thing is that what is the purity test of the gum, because in Borno state gums are of 3 category, 3 grades, we can say A, B and C grade, and those gradings are done on the basis of optical rotation. And in general gum purity we can understand, if you take 150 gram of gum arabic, dissolve in 150 cubic centimeter of water, and after complete dissolution you leave it for 1-2 hours, and there should not be any deposition of sediments, and the colloidal nature should be there. It means that gum arabic is pure. And also to identify the gum arabic, you take the solution of gum arabic and into it add ferric chloride of alcoholic ferric chloride solution, and you will get light blue color. That indicates that it is gum arabic. And also in the solution, if you add iodine solution in gum arabic solution, and if it turns into light blue, because the starch will combine with that iodine solution and there will be blue color, then it is pure identified gum arabic. So these are all very important identification. And also gum arabic is widely used nowadays in pharmaceutical industries, in confectionery, that is in toffee, chocolate, chewing gum industries, as a we can say to binding agent and emulsifying agent. In lot of cough syrup, wine and different type of syrups, they are prepared out of gum colloidal solution. And also it is widely used as an adhesive in paper industries, and also it is widely used in ink industries to produce the ink. Because of the presence of this gum arabic, the flow of the ink will be smooth. So maintain the smoothness, it is widely used in ink industries. And in India, as we know, it is the article of lot of food preparation, especially the sweet dishes. In winter season, lot of sweet dishes are prepared, and where we are adding gum arabic as a article to prepare, that is called gond halwa or halwa jare ka. So all these halwa and sweet dishes what we are preparing in winter season in Indian subcontinent, they are containing lot of gum arabic, because we believe that this gum arabic will provide a natural lubrication to our bones. But that is also there. But actually the gum arabic is providing general health benefit to our body. I mean, in terms of digestive system, in terms of cardiovascular system, in terms of diabetic and antioxidant. So it has lot of health benefits. And here I have given the structure of arabic acid, and this arabic acid is the product present in gum arabic, that is in the form of salt of magnesium, calcium and potassium, and on hydrolysis we are getting D-glucuronic acid and D-glucouronic acid and Arabic acid and also uronic acid. They are the main product of gum arabic. So here the medicinal importance and health benefits of gum arabic. Its botanical name is Acacia senegal and it belongs to family Leguminosae. Number one, gum arabic, it is also commonly known as Acacia gum, is the dried gummy exudation. Exudation means it is pathological abnormal material because it is exodus due to the injury of bark or stem, and that's why it is abnormal product obtained from stem and branches of Acacia senegal, and that Acacia senegal is wild. It is mainly cultivated in Sudan, Nigeria, and in Nigeria especially it is in Borno state, Yobe state, Bauchi, Yola state and Kano state. In most of the north Nigeria and also in some West African countries. It is a thorny tree up to 60, not 60, up to 6 meters in height. It is up to 6 meters in height, and gum is collected from 6 to 8 years old trees. Number two, gum arabic, that is Acacia gum, contains mainly Arabic acid in the form of salt, and that salt is called arabin, and that arabin contains calcium, magnesium and potassium salt of Arabic acid, and on complete hydrolysis gum arabic gives D-glucose, D-gluconic acid, L-arabinose, L-galactose and L-ramenose. Actually D and L means it is dextrorotatory, the optical rotation, and L means it is leo-rotatory. I mean left and right, clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation of plane polarized light. And this because of optical activity, the quality of gum arabic is determined. Besides gum, it contains enzyme called oxidase. It contains about 15% moisture, and its identification test. So purity and identification, this section I have added for Borno state people, or even we can say North Nigerian people who are involved in business of exporting thousands of metric tons of gum arabic from Nigeria. So how to identify it, whether it is authentic or not? Just prepare a solution by adding 15 cubic centimeter water in 10 gram of gum and shake it well. Once colloidal solution is formed, keep it for few hours. If there is deposition of sediment, it means lot of impurities there in that gum arabic, some other impurities rather than all those ramenose, glucose, galactose, that is Arabic acid salt. And then also into it I add 5 cubic centimeter solution, and into it I add 0.1 gram borax. Stiff translucent mass is formed, and that is also one of the identification. With borax, it forms stick type translucent mass, and that formation of stick mass with borax is also identification of gum arabic. Now purity test. Keep dilute solution of gum arabic solution for few hours, no sediment, I have already told you, should be deposited. Number two, second test, take 15 cubic centimeter of water, into it add 10 gram of gum and make the solution. Add 2 drops of the solution of iodine and you will get blue color. And that blue color is due to the presence of starchy material. That is also one of the purity test. And the other third test is that take gum arabic solution, that is 15 cubic centimeter water and 10 gram of gum arabic, dissolve it, and into it add few drop of ferric chloride solution, and there will not be blue color, and that shows that all hydroxy group, whatever is present, they are not phenolic in nature. So this is also another purity test for the gum arabic. Then number 3, gum arabic is demolition and it is used as emulsifying agent and suspending agent, binding agent for pills and tablets. So number 4, as we know, gum arabic is very good adhesive. So number 4, gum arabic solution has consistency similar to blood and is used in hemodialysis. It is used in manufacture of adhesive in ink, and gum arabic is used to increase the viscosity of ink to make it flow well uniformly. It is all because of its viscous property. The uses of gum arabic date back to about 5,000 years to the time of ancient Egyptians. And those ancient Egyptians, they call it KMA. Is a type of gum arabic mixed pigment painting, and there they were adding gum arabic as a binding material to bind the colored pigment, and that art is still available there. So even 5,000 years back they were using gum arabic as a binding agent for colors, for pigments. And also the gum arabic is used in mummies, preparation of mummies also. So Egyptians, they were using lot of gum, and Egyptian actually chemistry or chemical properties, I mean lot of discoveries done by Egyptians. Alchemy, it was in Arab, and lot of chemical reaction, their properties, the alkali, alkanol, all these terms of Arabic, they discovered nitric acid and different type of salts. So that is at that time chemistry was very advanced in Egypt, and Egyptians, KMA is a form of gum arabic used by Egyptians as a color pigment binder and adhesive in painting. So in painting they use 5,000 years back as an adhesive and binding agent. Number 5, due to its high fiber soluble content. Actually gum arabic, any mucilage or gum, once they are forming colloidal solution, hydrocolloid, colloidal solution is clearly indicative that it is containing 2 type of fiber. One is water soluble fiber and other one is water insoluble fiber. And in gum arabic, the water soluble fiber is more than 60%. That's why it forms very good gel in our stomach, intestine, and in this way it is acting very good binding agent, emulsifying agent, and that's why it is having lot of application and lot of medicinal importance, because it can bind and hold lot of toxins, lot of microorganisms. And that's why it is good for our digestive system, to control our cholesterol, to control our sugar, blood sugar. It has lot of health benefits. Even it can also help to control your LDL, means bad cholesterol level in our blood. Due to its high fiber soluble content in water, gum arabic is helpful to reduce cholesterol levels, keep blood sugar checked, and in treatment of digestive disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome, that is called IBS. And all these treatments are done by gum arabic because of its formation as a gel. It can form gel, it can form a thick solution, and that can bind. That is the beauty of gum arabic, and that's why it has lot of medicinal properties and health benefits. Number 6, it is commonly used in wines, chewing gums, yogurts, soft drink, as a emulsifier, texturing agent. It is 100% natural, and gum is 100% natural and pure, and it is free of any type of insecticide, pesticide, or even there is nothing like we can say genetic modification here. It is collected from natural wild, that is Acacia senegalis. Number 7, it helps to lower high blood pressure. It is containing high amount of antioxidants to fight free radicals. That's why this gum, once it is taken, it can drastically reduce your oxidative stress. And once your oxidative stress is reduced, you are free of many, we can say, disease condition like high blood pressure, tension, diabetic condition, Alzheimer's, dementia. Lot of, cholesterol level is all controlled by these antioxidants to fight the free radicals, and it helps to treat diabetes, improve the health of liver because it helps in elimination of toxins. It helps in weight reduction due to formation of gel. I have already told you that since it is forming very good gel, and this gel formation is because up to 60% of fiber in gum is water soluble, and that's why it forms very good gel, and formation of gel can bind lot of food material, and the slow decomposition and digestion will take place, and you will feel the fullness. You will not feel hungry. So this is also very important property of gum. It helps to treat cough, constipation. It can also we can say help in constipation, and it will allow your bowel movement smoothly and easily because it has the tendency to form the gel with those food material, and it can treat cold, sore throat. It helps in treatment of infections and inflammation. It also works as anti-inflammatory agent. If you have any swelling or in your knee or joint, it can drastically reduce. That's why in Indian system we are using it as an article in different sweets and food material, and we believe that it is anti-inflammatory, so it can reduce drastically, and that is true also. It helps to fight bacteria, parasites, and viruses. So I am giving here one formulation, that is gum arabic supplement. It is, as a medicinal chemist, I am not physician, and you can consult, because since it is nothing, it's a simply monosaccharide mixture with acid and salts of magnesium, calcium, potassium. We are all taking from different sources of vegetable and fruit. So it is a type of natural vegetable, gum arabic. So what you can do, gum arabic supplement is the best to treat a diabetic patient. Take 150 gram of gum arabic and dissolve it in the same quantity, 150 cubic centimeter of lime water. Lime water means you take calcium carbonate, put in water, and it will be dissolved with effervescence, and after some time, once it is settled, you filter it. So it will be, your water will calcium hydroxide. That is your lime water. and lime water is also itself very good for your digestion. So you dissolve in lime water plus 15 gram glycerin. So what you are taking? You take 150 gram of gum arabic, 150 cubic centimeter of lime water plus 15 gram of glycerin, and you mix all this and drink in the morning half cup and in the evening half cup, and you will see the magic of this one, and it can drastically help to fight constipation, first thing. Second, high cholesterol level and diabetes. These three conditions will be drastically controlled. First is that is constipation. Second is high cholesterol and diabetes. And this is very good supplement. The only thing is that it is very rare, but sometimes some people, they are allergic to gum. So you can consult your doctor, and this supplement in India or in Nigeria, you can discuss with anybody. It's a very good gum arabic supplement to treat these three health conditions. So with this I will stop. But before going, my advice to all Borno state people or not Nigerian people, because we are having lot of gum arabic here, and please prepare the gum arabic supplement formulation I have given, and see the magic of this supplement. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.